60 odd miles from a plan. Is it too late to learn to listen? Too late to be less a man? How many yesterdays are between us now? How many yesterdays are between us?
하는 지브리미술관 가입니다. Come on, let's go right, let's go. Walk. Come on. Thank you.
はい、チーズ。もう一回ます。
足の幅なんて絶対足りないよ。
いつもありがとう。